G'day, folks, and welcome to 28. What is 28, I hear you ask? Now, depending on how I decide to thumbnail this video, you might be here with no clue at all. Let me start off by saying this. Today is the 1st of February, and obviously there's 28 days in February. And allow me to introduce to you Ed and Leah Smith from Ram and Oz to explain, well, they actually do 30 in 30 days, but I chose a month with 28 days. I'll let them explain what this is.
What we need to nail first is obviously there's a lot of people in here that are, including us, like everyone, like trying to understand what's the best way to go about getting that bulk audience. Like we've had reels go absolutely crazy. Like what's one of them up to? Oh, one of them's crazy, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be getting a bulk of leads. It's just going to be a lot of views and stuff, but it's not necessarily bulk leads. Our reach, we've seen our reach, like what Chantel said about doing 30 in 30 days, 30 reels in 30 days. Our reach has gone fucking wild, like unbelievable. And it's even improving all our old videos as well. Like people like think as your page like gets more and more traffic, your old reels probably go back trending again as well. Like so we've seen just like a huge increase.
So welcome to Biblionico, and for those of you that don't know, Ed and Leah are what is referred to as Biblionico IBOs, IBO meaning independent business operator. Welcome to Biblionico Elite Academy. True education is about teaching people how to think, not what to think. And I can agree with that. So 28 in 28 is going to be me doing 28 videos in 28 days. And I can tell you right now, I am not looking forward to this. But they brush it off like it's nice and easy to come up with content every single day, even when you have family requirements or job requirements or life requirements. But that's what I'm going to attempt to do. One piece of content. There's no particular requirements on that type of content, except I do plan on following their tips. Their tips just like this one. This is one tip by Christy, Raised by Adventure.
I just want to say that I fully agree with the whole reel thing. I feel like sometimes I'll do a banging reel and it won't go that well. And then I'll do like just an average reel and like it just goes wild.
Here they are on Instagram with 10,000 followers. So they're obviously doing something right. Are they? Well, we're going to find out. Here is Ed and Leah on Instagram, and the reason why this says sorry this page isn't available is because they have blocked me. Now, I did nothing except follow them. I did not interact with them at all. I find this quite odd considering Biblionico specifically say when your values are clear, fairness and transparency. Transparency being the key word there. Transparency is our core currency. Sorry, this page isn't available. But they do have their own website, which obviously they can't just go and block people like they do on Instagram. They have a YouTube channel with 121 subscribers. So a couple of key points I want to take away from this is one, if you're selling a product, keep your cards close to your chest.
I will work on a guide that'll be sort of like a step-by-step. You don't have to follow it step-by-step. It's just how we would go about it. And it's all about kind of like just being strategic when you give the information. Don't give them little crumbs and stuff.
Now, that may go against transparency as advocated by Biblionico, but as we will learn, Ed and Leah, they don't follow the rules.
So we're trying to build something that's a little bit more, be a bit different, do it our way and sort of go to the beat of our own drum. If that lead, for instance, gets something from us or from that we've built specifically for our team, they can just go to another team and be like, oh, hey, XYZ gave this to me from this team. And then it's all that in the open. And so we want to try and keep all those, I guess, resources for ourselves, because I think that what we've got at the moment, I think that this team, and I'm not being biased, I think that a lot of the other leaders are a little bit slower to build out resources, or they rely very heavily on the community resources, which everyone has.
We've done a couple of things that we're really not allowed to do. One thing is you're allowed to record a session, but it's supposed to be taken down within 24 hours. Well, we don't follow that rule. You're definitely not supposed to have a spreadsheet. We don't follow that rule. And definitely not supposed to give it out. You're not supposed to record it, blah, 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 blah. So we're running a really fine line, and that's our asses on the line for it. But we believe it's the best conversion tool.
So they recommend a 5 to 10 second reel. Now, I can't bring myself to actually post content onto Instagram, especially with Meta's recent policy changes against hate speech. I don't understand why anyone uses Facebook or Instagram anymore. But hey, that's just me. So Leah seems to think there is more luck involved.
I think that it is. It's just that consistency as well. It's just constantly doing reels and the trending audio. Leah's reel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
I know some people
audio.
like I think even Mel said it the other day, she was just like, it's not luck. It's just that you got to know blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I reckon it's fucking luck, because you can do a banging reel and it just is a flop. Like, I really just think it's luck, but I really think that their trending audio is the priority. I really do.
Okay, so consistency seems to be a good thing. And I can probably attest to that with my YouTube channel. I know that when I do post more regularly and more consistent, YouTube seems to like that and then pushes my videos out further. But here's the thing. I have no intention on building a big YouTube platform. This for me is a passion project. It's not a profit-driven project. I'm at the point in my life where I enjoy less stress and more freedom. I don't like this idea of being forced to upload content every day. Already right now, I'm thinking about what am I going to do tomorrow? I prefer a life without this kind of stress.
They love people hurting themselves. They love cars getting bogged. They love like couples fighting. People crashing cars. People fucking love it because they're like suckers, and they love to watch people hurt themselves. Like if you can video someone hurting themselves or crashing something or falling in the mud or breaking something, it's gold.
I guess the final takeaway from today is going to be record yourself fighting with your partner and put that on the internet. If any of your family members injure themselves, record that and put it on the internet. Don't worry about helping them, especially if they break a bone. Before you call an ambulance, record them in pain and put that on the internet. That, folks, is how you make a banging reel. Now, that's insane, and I just want to clarify that I was being sarcastic. Don't do that. If someone injures themselves, focus your attention on providing first aid or getting medical professionals there to help. Throw your phone away. If your first concern is to film something, oh, what am I doing? This is number one, folks. If I make it 28 days, which I don't know if I will at this stage, it's only day one. At the end of this, I'll be putting it all together and creating like what it's like to be a Bilionico IBO. And I have to say, I'm doing this without actually being a Bilionico IBO, so I do not have access to any of their internal resources. I only have access to these masterclasses that these IBOs have put together. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to measure this. This is not going to be a very scientific approach. It's going to be totally based around my feelings. Maybe we can look at how many subscribers I get. My YouTube channel is monetized, so maybe I'll earn more than $20 this month posting every day. We shall see. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you all for your wonderful support. Day 1 of 28. What the fuck am I doing here?
Is that permission for me to push Ryan over when he gets home from Vipo or run him over?